now at the brew spot with the Brewfessionals.
It's the Brewfessionals, baby.
Get out your book sack, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah. All the steam to your
All the
hood.
steam to your hood.
You back. Welcome back.
You back.
We accept you back.
Yeah.
Appreciate you. Hey, appreciate you for coming.
Appreciate it.
You are now at the brew spot. I'm your host. It's your favorite beloved dog.
I'm your co-host, Brewfessionals. Woo! Your drip from above. All the steam to your hood.
All the steam to your hood. And I'm your co-host, Mish Pot. Burn 'em up, Mish.
Burn 'em up, Mish. Two muscles up. Hashtag two muscles up.
Two
Big Brew
muscles
support.
up.
Supporting your brother and your sister.
Facts.
Two muscles up.
Two on.
Shout out to Big Bro Luz.
Shout out, Lou.
He at Playback Sounds.
Yeah.
If you're looking for a quality sound, go to playbacksounds.com.
Yeah.
Not only is the sound quality, it's also in
In
your
your
budget. Big facts. Shout out to Ear Doctor, Big Bro, Ear Doctor on the ones and twos.
Doctor.
Hey man, hey, it was a blast. Hey, we had a blast.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
pass over.
Ooh,
Yeah.
this
Yeah,
pass over.
This pass over.
We had a blast.
Okay.
This pass over. You feel me? We did.
Facts.
And it
Yeah.
was DJ by Ear Doctor. Big Bro Ear Doctor.
Doctor in the house.
You listening to the Ear Doctor,
Yeah, man,
okay?
we appreciate everybody for stopping at the brew spot. Everybody, we hope everybody enjoy the conversation this evening.
Yeah.
Facts.
That's how we definitely got to put it out there because it's just
Definitely.
like a brother speaking to a brother or sister. You feel me?
Facts.
Facts.
So it's trying to be relatable.
That's right.
Facts.
That's what the scripture's trying to do.
Right.
Make things practical.
Facts.
All right. So, you know the first segment gonna be
Woo.
okay, and you know the second segment gonna be,
Burn 'em up, me.
and you know there's gonna be a man moment. Dun dun dun.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, a man moment. But the subject matter we're gonna speak about today is
Mm-hmm.
okay, is choose to live.
Ooh.
Yeah, so it's a choice.
Live.
We're gonna show that when people say, "Oh, everybody die soon."
Oh, living my best life.
Oh, see. Yeah, see that's a great delusion.
Okay.
Oh, great.
It says, "For the deceivableness of unrighteousness, many shall perish."
Ooh.
Okay, so living your best life,
Facts.
and you perish.
Oh.
When it also said there is a path that you could choose to live.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna get into a little of that.
Facts.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get a little of that. You know what I'm saying? People already know. Look, we're gonna let them just go with the flow.
I smell that.
Oh yeah.
I smell that.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
You are now at the brew spot with the Brewfessionals.
It's the Brewfessionals, baby.
Yeah. Oh. Burn 'em up, miss. Brothers. Yeah. It take 'em back. Say. We right here right now. You feel? I saw your hood, man. And that is the difference. This ain't your hood flavor, baby. And that is the difference. I really learned as I walk. The younger princess. Walk with that 613. And that is the difference. And that is the difference. And that is the difference. Yo, that is the difference. Yo, that is the difference. Yo, that is the difference. That is the difference. And that is the difference. Yeah, that is the difference. Yeah. For the truth, I'll take this flat. Certified, I don't need no plaque. Stand down with it like 4 flats. These nerds like, did I do that? What the law say, that's my verdict. Take my sweet time, it ain't no hurt. Maintaining my lane, everlasting the game. I'm seeing clear through these frames. Your who a motor with a flame. People tracking up my name, apparently having faced something strange. Your who said it is a go. I don't believe it, man, I know. Greatest 9 in a row. See, we done got a little close. And for your who that for help, I'ma do the law for help. Whole everything, nothing lacking. Understand or do the action. I can see them jokers laughing, but they gotta match the passion. I'm only silent cause I'm working. They ain't brewing, they just church. A bunch of grace time, blah blah. The word true, you a lie. While I'm living, I'ma ride high. 1,000 years, not a flyby. The 613 mile high. Traveling your who a hand. Word low, stack pie high. Turn the young into a man. And that is the difference.
You are now at the brew spot with the Brewfessionals.
It's the Brewfessionals, baby.
I'm the host. It's your favorite out.
It's your favorite
Beloved dog.
Yeah.
Facts. And I'm your co-host, Mish Pot. Burn 'em up, Mish.
Burn 'em up, miss.
And all your co-hosts, Script Flow. Woo! 613 spray. All the steam to you.
All the steam to you.
And we back in this thing, man. We want to give a shout out to Playback Sound. Shout out Big Lou's, man. Shout out Ear Doctor on the way, too.
Shout out.
Shout out mycultureforever.com for all your righteous music needs.
Okay,
Shout out 613 Splitted Ass. As you can see, my brothers got the 613 Splitted Ass. Check out the hat. Show them the hat out. Ooh. We got the hats.
We got the.
They have the meats. Now, shout out, man. Shout out, man. The way 613, man, for all your righteous eats. You know what I'm talking about, man. You know, we back up in this thing, man. We back. You know what I'm saying? And we was talking about choose to live. You feel me?
Yeah.
So let's talk about live. You mean? That means to be alive or to have life or to continue in the state of life.
Ooh.
Okay.
Let's say continue.
Continue in the state of life. Okay. So according to the scriptures, our purpose, the reason we are here is for Yahuwah's glory. In other words, our purpose to praise Yahuwah and worship Him in the law, to proclaim His greatness and the accomplishments of His will. This is what glorifies Him. Therefore, in this, we find that Yahuwah has given us a reason for existence. Okay? A meaning for existence. We were created by Him according to His desire. And our lives are to be lived for Him so that we might accomplish what He has for us to do. When we trust in the law, which Yahuwah has made for us, for Him, and which works are things after the counsel of His will through the 613 laws and commandments, then we are able to live a life of purpose through the law.
Absolutely.
Facts.
Big facts.
Oh yeah, and I'm sorry, y'all. That last song was difference from your favorite art. My favorite art. Beloved Dahu, man. Off that Fly 2, man. Go check out that Fly 2, man. It's definitely fly. Like a 747 with no wings. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? Go check that thing out, man. And I also had a scripture, you feel me? Okay. Which was Isaiah 43:7.
I'm a chump.
Even everyone that is called by my name, for I have created him for my glory. I have formed him. I have made him.
That's right.
Facts.
Live.
So when he exactly when he breathed his breath into Adam,
Facts.
then Adam chose to live.
Facts out.
You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? It said he became a living soul. Only then when he received the breath of, it's like CPR.
Ooh.
Yeah, you know.
I see.
Bring that boy back. You know, that boy, hit him on the chin. He came back.
Yeah.
He was gone for a minute. Just like you were.
Facts.
Dead to you who.
Facts out.
Brought back to life. Valley of the dry bones. Feel what I'm saying? Y'all know that we were dry because that living water wasn't running through us.
Right.
We didn't have an appetite for it. So we thought dying was the only thing to do. So let's live it all out. Let's just live it all out.
Facts.
Right now. Whatever. Let's just live it all out. I know I'm 18. But let's just live it all out at 18.
Right.
Going for the gusto.
Going for the gusto.
Okay.
Let me show you how we're not we're far from your Jehovah Witness. You know what I'm saying? We far from your Muslim.
Bullet.
You know what I'm saying? Like, now when people say that shouldn't be a diss.
No, it's not a diss.
Because when they say something, they say they far from us.
That's true.
That's right. Because in belief, hey, even if you read the scripts, we could believe differently because you got a private interpretation. See, that's the problem with the scriptures being in the hands of all the common people. It gives everybody an interpretation. Oh, it doesn't say that to me. Yes, it says that right here.
Oh,
Let me read it to you.
that's why they put it out there like that, huh?
Facts. And now people say, oh, well, that ain't how I interpret it. But then he says there's no private interpretation. So if it's not in here, then if somebody says, show me that in the scriptures, and you can't show them in the scriptures, then that is a private interpretation.
Facts.
And he said it shouldn't be no private interpretation. This is it. What's better to understand the scriptures but read the scriptures? But you can't give it. It can't. No one can be convicted off the mouth of one witness.
Fact.
See, allow my Most High to convict me. Feel what I'm saying? See, if people start doing that, start mixing up scriptures and everything. Don't even start in the law. The part that formed all men that came after it. Why you think that first 5 is set apart? Facts. And from the rest, you got your half Torah, and then you got your, the Brit Kadashah.
Facts.
Okay.
Feel what I'm saying? All the messianic teachings.
Right.
Facts.
So that's what you got out of it, you know what I'm saying? But the messianic teachings are not contrary to the law. He said, I came to fulfill.
Right.
So why people be like, oh no, I don't believe in that, brother, when the brother say, yeah, I came to do the law. If you Torah Tanakh only, he said he came to do the law too.
Oh.
Sheesh, what new? It me.
Okay.
Yeah, me.
Your favorite eye.
Bullet.
Hey, you see, they didn't like him.
Right.
They didn't like him. When he taught law too.
Facts.
Look, we agree. We in agreement as long as you talking law, but if you talking contrary to the law, that's not right.
Facts, okay.
If the law bring life, how you talking about death? How we got funeral homes and telling people we gotta pay for caskets.
Ooh.
Now see, I know this. It hurts feelings, but it says if you don't listen now, in the end it shall be weeping, mourning, and gnashing of the teeth.
That's right.
You know why? Because you should have believed in life.
Sheesh.
See, the world don't teach me to die.
Facts.
It makes me want to stay away from that so I don't end up like that.
Facts, all right.
So if we can go one direction, that means it's another direction. We just have not been open to the path.
Right.
But the scriptures give you that. We're gonna go to Psalms. I'm gonna read one. Psalms 118, 17 through 19.
Chill.
It says, I shall not die, but live. And declare the works of Yahuwah. See, as long as I'm finna declare the works of Yahuwah, I'm gonna live. Feel me? Yahuwah had chastened me so. Yeah, I know he real. But he have not given me over unto death. That's why I'm alive today.
Bullet.
Facts.
Open to me the gates of righteousness. Hey, just give me them scripts. Keep punishing me, not killing me. I will go into them and I will praise Yahuwah. Hey, all you gotta do is open that gate of righteousness for me. I'm gonna praise you. I'm gonna keep doing it, no matter what you do to me. As long as you don't kill me. See, that's the fact. See, he's a merciful. I'd rather him punish me than this world. Right. You see that right now? They pull you over for a traffic ticket. They fell short of Yahuwah. Oh, you don't think you gonna get judged right after you get up? Hey, who you think give you over to the enemy? They can't touch you when you under that covering.
Facts.
People think that's a game because the church has portrayed it as some voila. Oh yeah, all you gotta do is dump blood. All you gotta do is throw something on somebody with some water, some stuff you caught from Kroger. They believe it.
Facts.
I'll stay
to you. Hey, but that's fake.
That is.
Fake, man. See, it said many false prophets shall arise in this time, and y'all seeing it happen. Who doing false miracles like this? Y'all can't see the scripts foreseen. He said, I tell you this before it happened so you can know it's true. Everything he said came to pass. Why it coming to pass? But see, you can go to Torah too, and it came to pass the same way.
Right.
You shall go into captivity, but you shall bethink yourself in the land of your captivity. And the ones who led you into captivity shall go into captivity. That's what it is. They led you, your captives shall become your captives. Ooh. Sheesh. Excuse me. Yikes.
Brew line.
Hey. Yeah, your captives shall become your captives. That's what it said it would be. Period. That's what it says in the law. So Mashiach didn't come talking contrary to the law. He came doing exactly what it said that he was going to do. Feel what I'm saying? Fulfill this law. So shall you. Because we have to go to the land in order for this law to be fulfilled. Because it also said once you return, once them people become your captives, like you go return to your land. All the sons and daughters gonna return to the land. This is telling us the law teaches you how to be owners.
We back.
Facts. We about to own some.
Big facts. So he's saying prepare. It's a man talking about, I just want my 40 acres now, bro. You got way more than that. That baby.
Well, just want to fold it.
That's baby. That's all.
That's all?
Like, that's what you like, what that? But what that? A garden and a couple cows?
You are now at the brew spot with the Brewfessionals.
It's the Brewfessionals, baby.
I'm no doctor,
Yeah.
but I can see that your
Brothers.
love is incomplete.
For
You
him.
feel the need to cry, but you won't admit it.
It's your favorite art.
Life is unhappy, but you're afraid to quit it. I think you need love, baby.
I think you need love, baby.
I think
You need love, baby. Thank you, Lord, that I didn't choose the broad way. Ain't no shame in this righteous to a broad day. Ain't no running for a dream, we just parlay. For all this blue support, this all I'll say. Yeah, I love you too. I love you too. Yeah, I love you too. Yeah, I love you too. When I was a youngin', had to get up out my mama's house. Didn't like the rules, end up sleeping on my partner's couch. I was so rebellious cause the household lacked authority. Gave up on the legal push cause truly it was boring me. Michael Jackson Thriller started dancing with the goblins. Cold world, never left the house without the cardigan. Typical, now you're who in it, this the pinnacle. Biblical, serving DNC, they say I'm cynical. It's pitiful, people never judge based on the miracles. It's critical, I focus on the soul, not the vehicles. Tour fan, pointing out the hour like the shorter hand, your who was playing. Old man can never make a move again. Brewing hard, mighty in the earth, not pursuing stars. Hardy heart, armor of salvation, that's my bodyguard. Watch me work, even when I'm hurt. This is not the worst, kingdom first, then you get the bonus. This is how it works. Thank you.
You are now at the brew spot with the Brewfessionals.
It's the Brewfessionals, baby.
I'm your host. It's your favorite beloved Daoud.
It's your favorite art.
You come on, script flood. Woo. 613, spit it ass.
And I'm your co-host, Mish Pipe. Burn 'em up, Mish.
Burn 'em up, bitch.
Back at the brew spot with the Brewfessionals.
Yeah.
And y'all know what we brewing at PVS, that Playback Sounds. Go to playbacksounds.com for all their services.
Original.
Shout out Luz and Ear Doctor on the ones. And the song that just went off right there was I Love You Too from that Fly Too. And you can go get that right now at mindcultureforever.com for free download. Facts. And for all your righteous music needs, it's a full storehouse for the people. So go check that out.
A broader one.
A broader one.
Dropped on the second, a broader one.
A broader one. A broader one.
A broader one.
Facts. And if you're looking for some righteous threads, that's the Yahuwah standard, go to that 613splash.com. And if you're looking for some righteous content, go to the way613.com, where it's weekly content posted. And then this is the second segment of the show. And I'm gonna open up with a perspective of the world versus Yahuwah.
Okay.
And in the world, it limits us to one path and one path only, and that's death. That's why everyone in the world, as we went over, feels as if we must die and we should do whatever we want to please ourselves while we're here before death.
Ooh.
So just go ahead and live it up.
Sheesh.
But from Yahuwah's perspective, it's only one path, and that one path is to life, because Yahuwah only promotes that path to life. And it's telling us to choose life because he is the rewarder of life, and he'll give us everything that is needed for those who is choosing life.
Absolutely.
So Yahuwah is the provider when you
right.
choose his path.
Absolutely.
Ooh, that was fine.
Oh, yeah.
But now, I do want to read one Austin to Yahuwah. I do want to read one scripture.
Okay, go ahead.
Chill.
It's Matthew 7:13-14. Enter ye in at the straight gate, for wide is the gate and broad is the way that lead to destruction, and many there be that which go in thereat. That'll be the world. And because straight is the gate and narrow is the way which lead unto life, and few there be that find it. And that's the path that Yahuwah has put before us, which is life.
That's right. It's easy to accept. It's easy to accept the cake.
Okay.
Cake and ice cream.
Yeah, then the vegetables. Feel me?
Okay.
Even though we know it. Even though we know it's better. Which one's better and which one's, not good for you. At an everyday rate, it's okay, but it's scriptures like not too much dainty, not too much dainty food.
Okay.
So when you talking about food, now we talking about how you set the plate, how they set the table. If every time you come home, it's like house messy and everything, you go, sheesh, baby, you beautiful, everything cool. It's wonderful in here, man. Mwah. But it's nothing you like. But you'll do that because you scared. Oh, I'll lose her. If you don't do it, you're gonna lose her to the world. That's just what it is.
Facts.
It's either you gotta come in and just really be able to handle the situation, like be able to address it. Or you're just gonna allow them folks to just do whatever.
Right.
See, that's not a good friend. That's not a good husband. That's not a good brother. That's not anything. If you see danger and you know that that's a dangerous path, you should always continue to encourage someone to not go down that way. It's like, When you see people that's baby in spirit, not everybody knows the path. You feel me? That's why some need the example. But if there's no examples around, per se, then then nobody can actually say what's real and what's false.
That's right.
So if a person is choosing life, how do you know that they're living, that it's Yahuwah who's giving them life versus the man who's still living next to him?
Facts.
Now that's a vain thing to think. You feel what I'm saying? Because the reward would be greater for this guy who choose life. You could tell, because he would be rich in life.
Facts.
This guy over here would be he would still have things, but he would still be depressed. He still got to face things. He's still in that low state of mind. Because it's not about the material you have. It's really about the mind. As Most High had to show you that. You really have to have the mental first to embody life.
Facts.
To even have a desire to live, you got to feel you got to have something to live for. If you have nothing to live for, then it's gonna be like blah. So the Most High put it before your face. It's the kingdom. And then he told you what it's gonna look like. And then he told you what you're gonna have.
Right.
And then he told you how to maintain it and manage it.
Right.
He said you can choose this. Or you can choose that. So you can go get your little what you call them now. You know what I'm saying? And manage that. And manage that. Or you can just wait and see what I got for you. It's so wonderful. No man can tell you about this. It hadn't even came to your heart, your soul.
Sheesh.
What I got for you. See, they just popping. You know what I'm saying? What he doing, he just taking wood. He chopping, giving you this, boom, these big buildings that stand up high. Now see, what brought to me, man, like the mountain scene when we went up and stood up on Stone Mountain.
Okay.
So it opened up a lot. Cause you seen the trees, and then when you see where the seat at when you sitting on the mountain, if you was at the very tip, you would see a far city way back there. So that would look like what Babylon looked like.
Facts.
Feel what I'm saying? Not that big, not that tall, not that right there, but it was able to be seen.
Right.
Because they had built it tall and they started doing it, and that was the city of Atlanta.
Facts.
You feel what I'm saying? All the way from that mountaintop, you can see that. Them folks had built their city so tall. So if you're saying he's sitting on the highest mountain, you see what they were trying to do to provoke him. But then he started seeing the trees started to dwindle away. Why? Because they started to move closer to the city. They wanted to take their wood elsewhere. They didn't want to build for Yahuwah. They didn't want to yield their wood for Yahuwah. They wanted everybody else to hew them down and build off them. That's why America built on your back.
Sheesh.
Big facts.
Really?
Let's go to Deuteronomy 30, 15 through 20.
Ooh, that law.
It says, see, I have set before you this day life and good and death and evil. In that I command thee this day to love Yahuwah the Almighty One, to walk in his ways and to keep his commandments and his statutes and his judgments, that thou mayest live and multiply. And Yahuwah the Almighty One shall bless thee in the land whether thou goest to possess it. What he say is, man, look, choose life. This is what he telling you to go ahead. This is what he say. Just do my commandments. Do everything that I say, and you will get life. I will grant you long life, and you will multiply. Okay? And he shall bless thee in the land whether thou goest to possess it. But if thine heart turn away so that thou wilt not hear, but shalt be drawn away and worship other deities and serve them, I denounce unto you this day that ye shall surely perish. So the Most High said way back then, and then he put in these scriptures, this has been way before us. They told us this was done away with.
Right.
Now, actually, when we started to read it, it was like, hey, choose life. Why would somebody say deny life? Doesn't that seem like the devil?
Facts.
Anything that's telling you deny life, that's the devil.
Facts.
Deny the law, deny the way to life. Now, that sounds very demonic.
That's facts.
Now, you can't ignore that. You can't ignore that, because I'm coming from right here and it says true life. If you deny, he said he denounced unto the day if you turn away from these laws. If somebody say they done away with and you follow them and go away, it said and you be drawn away and worship these deities that tell you to go away and serve them, he denounced unto you this day that you shall surely perish.
Jeez.
Grandma did, uncle did, cousin did, no matter who been in these religions, they've been perishing.
That's
It's saying the
facts.
truth. And that ye shall not prolong your days upon the land, whether thou passes over Jordan to go possess it. You will not go over the Jordan. Facts. So when people pass away, you fell short of the going over the Jordan. He promised you life. You can really live and go over the Jordan and get what you need, right?
Right.
I call heaven and earth to record this day against you, that I have set before life and death, blessing and cursing. Therefore choose life, that both thou and thy seed may live, that thou mayest love Yahuwah the Almighty One, and that thou mayest obey his voice, and that thou mayest cleave unto him, for he is thy life, and the length of thy days, that thou mayest dwell in the land of Yahuwah, swore unto thy fathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, to give them. Now, nobody's reading you this. Nobody's giving you this.
Facts.
They telling you gonna die, but this literally says no. I set before you life and death. I set before you blessings and curses. I didn't just sit no curses. Oh, you cursed. Deuteronomy 28, facts. But what about 1 through 15 first? Let's get to that first.
Woo.
Quit skipping
Just
that.
skipping that.
Listen, home, this how good it could be. But the fact that we keep denying, this is what we gonna go through.
Facts.
You can't keep giving nobody the worst and people keep thinking, oh man, I don't know. Nah, hold up. Let me give you the goodness first to give you the desire to trail back. Because after you see the curses, you got to trail back through those things. You're going to have to endure them. But guess what you got in sight? Those blessings first.
Sheesh.
You already know what you're chasing. Because how would you know you getting the blessings? Because all them things that was described in Deuteronomy 28, 1 through 15 will start to fall upon your life. That's how you will know you blessed. That's Yahuwah blessings.
Facts.
That's your whole
Facts,
blessings.
Akeem.
Not no paper. He said life. Nowhere in there it says in 1 through 15 you gonna die. Nowhere. It says if you hearken to me and do this, man, you'll live forever. And you'll be living like this. Good.
Facts.
You feel me?
Straight goodness.
Hey,
That's fact.
it's you who choosing that life. You about that life. Okay. That right now.
Facts.
Okay now.
Right now. Y'all ain't even heard that yet.
You are now at the brew spot with the Brewfessionals.
It's the Brewfessionals, baby.
Just want you to know how I feel. Tell me how you feel, baby. Fact. Yeah. Brothers. For you. That coach. I learned a law to be a true friend. Them times of trouble, that's your cute friend. Hey, that's your cute. I swim the deep, hey, that's a true thing. We gon' do you who I made, now that's the proving. That's it, one trick. Hey, what you doing, man? I'm brewing. Man, I'm still brewing. Hey, what you doing, man? I'm brewing. Hey, man, I'm brewing. Hey, what you doing? I'm still brewing. Hey, I'm still brewing. Hey, what you doing? I'm still brewing. Yeah. You reach up, he lift up, I'm prepped up to step up. Your hood, my ruler, put foot down, no scooter. My systems, we Buddha, no isms, just truth. The righteous recruiter, no schisms, just proof. It's rhythm from heaven, his manner, unleavened. My mental, the weapon, go get her, no begging. A servant, profession, a prize, possession. Don't know it, ask questions, move forward, confessions. I dust out, let's get right. Unstable, don't sit right. Good brother, I'm able. Attach the word like staples. It's Torah, I'm bout it. The kingdom, allotted. The path is trodden. The wicked, rerouted. This pain, I charge it. The made deposit. This narrow direction includes protection. Yehovah, Almighty, I'm serving that OT, the extra. Sure, I learned the law to be a true friend.
You are now at the brew spot with the Brewfessionals. It's the Brewfessionals, baby.
And I'm your co-host, Mish Pot. Burn 'em up, Mish.
Burn 'em up, miss. And I'm your co-host, Script Flow. Woo! 613 Splash.
A 613 split.
All the stick to you.
And that's all. And that's all you just heard was Forever Brewing.
Ooh, forever brewing.
Forever brewing, man. Forever brewing. Shout out to Big Bro Luz.
Lushki.
They're about on the ones and
What's
twos.
your doctor now?
Here at playbacksound.com. Man, make sure you go check the bros out.
You fit.
Man, been putting in that work for a while, man. I watched this thing turn to nothing to something. Like a real house up in this thing.
Okay.
Yeah, walk up on a set. Pull up on the set.
Pull up on the set.
404. The rest of the numbers all X's. You go tell
Yeah.
man, but you can't call nothing. Just go on the internet, check them out, man. Make sure you get in contact with Big Bro Luz and his doctor. You feel what I'm saying?
Facts.
If you're looking for the righteous sounds like the song you just heard,
Right.
you feel me?
Okay.
Go to www.mindcultureforever.com.
Right now.
If you're looking for that flavor, that splash, like we always tell you, man, hey,
Right now.
trying to ride this wave, you might drown. Right now. You can't just hit it with a surfboard or a tugboat. You know what I'm saying? You need something. You need a Whoa Nelly.
Yeah, a wall.
Yeah. Hashtag lifeguards always on deck. You definitely trying to get that gear splashed till you feel what I'm saying.
Facts.
Go to 613splash.com.
Facts.
All right, and if you're looking for some Mountain Chips for your snack,
Chips.
weekly snack. You know what I'm saying? Think that bag full now, so y'all can probably get a yearly snack. You know what I'm saying? A little something like that, man. Go to
Sounds good.
the way 613.com.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Sounds good.
Yeah, for all the subscribe, man. All steam to you.
All Steve to you.
And make sure you go subscribe to the YouTube channel. Make sure you catch everything so we can get your alerts when all the new things dropping. We like to get that. We definitely trying to put I guess we'll try to get an alert button on the site, but we just be like, just go check the site out, man. Something might always be there. It's always something there.
Facts. That's facts.
Facts. You know what I'm saying? Okay, now we had to get a little to the sponsors.
Facts.
Pay the bills. Yeah, okay.
All right, we got an internet question from King.
King.
The question is, how do you feel about Nipsey Hussle's death?
Okay. Well, being that's a perfect subject for what the subject we're talking right now. Okay. So we honor the good, truthfully. You know what I'm saying? But what we don't see is what the higher power do see. Okay. We're not the one to make a judgment call. We don't agree with murder or kill, or nobody should be hewn down or slaved.
That's facts.
You know what I'm saying? So we don't agree with the with in which way he went out, but at the same time, it's not in our hands.
Facts.
So I can't feel like too much on it if is that because we gotta live on.
That's right.
So even with the homie was trying to project those who love him, they gotta still project that same thing since he gone. So if he fell out of that and they felt he was a good person, then let's see another good person.
Facts.
So it should teach people to let's be good, let's be another one to extend. You know what I'm saying, to that. So whatever legacy everyone's saying he put up, then let's keep extending it.
Right. Let's keep projecting the goodness. Right.
That's what we talking about. So we talking about choose to live.
Facts.
So you know what I'm saying? So it is a choice. Feel me? Even though sometimes we don't see that coming.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's what it says. A man, it does says in the scriptures, there is a man who gets rich and he stores his treasures up for himself, and that is for him. He was wise. He done that for himself, but he doesn't know that his time or his day shall come, and that next one shall get it and spin it up in 2 days. All that he had worked for now it tears down in 2 days. Feel what I'm saying? But see, that goes on to saying that, man, nah, that's not where it comes from first. It comes from a mentality first. We have to build our minds first.
That's right.
You have to be able to possess these things and maintain them to keep them. That's why you'll see somebody have a large amount of money and then they have zero. But they made no investments. Feel what I'm saying? Or nothing to make it come back, and then they back where they started. And they complaining, blaming everybody else. Because they was using it to spend on everybody else. Feel what I'm saying? Versus using it to, you know what I'm saying, do whatever it is to help everybody else. And then it gets this right here. Some people don't, the priorities. So the Most High has to teach you about priorities. You know what I'm saying? Okay, money is going to get spent. That don't mean let it mold in the closet. I'm not saying that. But you do have to make wise purchases. And you do have to invest well. Not saying that, I'm finna go get a company that may be a Fortune 500. Nah. Maybe it's a brew over here. They, he a laborer. He got something going on. But this happening and this brother need this carrying the secret. Why wouldn't you go help your brother? That's a good investment because it says that if you give a prophet, you know what I'm saying, if you bless a prophet, you get a prophet's reward.
Facts.
Feel what I'm saying? Why wouldn't you go help a laborer?
Right.
I want to be blessed too. Feel what I'm saying? But see, some people don't know how to be blessed by the Most High because they think that when they go and put that dollar on that tin pan, that was blessing Yahuwah. No, it wasn't. That was blessing him because you don't see it. You don't see that being used to better everything outside of it. The goodness doesn't expand like we were saying.
Right.
Allow the goodness to keep going, expand. So you see the image of the church. Right. You know what I'm saying? It drained the neighborhood, and it's the biggest and nicest thing on the block.
Facts.
They just gonna paint that church.
Yeah, suck the life out of it. Suck the life out the neighborhood and won't let them in. But them boy got chains on the gates.
Jeez.
What if I want to get saved at 2 a.m.?
Oh, bullet.
Facts.
So you saying that the blood of JC can't get with me in 2 a.m.?
I gotta wait till
business hours.
Sunday
service.
Sunday at 8.
When Pastor here.
What if I get knocked down before that?
See, that's what I'm saying. You got to choose life so you can carry this ruach with you, which give you the ways. It tells you shouldn't be out at certain times. You shouldn't be doing things at certain times. People, oh, I'm safe. I've been doing this for a while. They know me. Nah, no, they don't. You don't even know them.
Okay.
That's right, man. You done seen people in instances and people swear that they just cool.
Facts.
Nah, man, you got to trust. You gotta prove that friend. You gotta prove a friend. You can't just say, "Oh yeah, that's my guy." You'll see. He come on there talking something you never heard of in your life, but you said that was your guy. So people hit you and say, "Hey, what's up with your guy?"
Facts.
That's what it is. See, we gotta definitely choose. This is what we gotta choose out. We have to choose. We have to choose this section.
Right.
It's a very narrow path. The reason why I say it's narrow because it's not. People tell you in religion, there's many ways to God. There's many ways to him. He has many names. That doesn't sound like a narrow path. That sounds like a lot of ways to get into this broad way. It's like eventually it's gonna be running to this one pool.
Right.
Nah, you can't go all aspects and run into one pool. It doesn't work like that. Only this narrow way takes you to that. This is what this is. It's only narrow. That's why it's saying it's narrow. It's only one way. You can't put your stank on it. You can't do nothing. It's only one way.
Facts. Okay.
Just because you don't believe it's that way doesn't mean that it's not that way. Then you didn't consider. Okay? I'm going to read Romans chapter 8, verse 5 through 10.
Chill. Bullet.
For they that are after the flesh do mind the things of the flesh, but they that are after the spirit, the things of the spirit. The spirit is choosing to live. Mashiach said if you die, hold on, we're going to keep going.
Okay.
For to be carnally minded is death.
Ooh.
Okay, carnally minded mean to be deaf. If you believe what these people tell you, okay, that's deaf. They told you can die. You believe that. You ingested that. You embodied that. That's your idea.
Facts.
But to the spiritually minded is life and peace. We know we're going to live and be peaceful while we live. Because the carnal mind is enmity or hate or enemy against Yahuwah. To think carnally and think that there's no greater one that can preserve this life. Hey, that is an enemy to Yahuwah. You doubting Yahuwah.
Facts.
You saying that this can't happen. Like he ain't powerful, all powerful. For it is not subject to the law of Yahuwah, neither indeed can be. The carnal mind cannot be subject to Yahuwah. It cannot. He said indeed. He said neither indeed can be. For sure it can't be. This can't happen. If you're a carnal minded person, you cannot your mind cannot be subject to the law. How? When it's teaching you how to live in the land of milk and honey.
Facts.
But you here.
Facts.
So, but you carnal minded. That's why you think you here and not in the land of milk and honey. What happened to when the 10 spies went out, or the 12 spies went out?
Facts.
And the 2 came back and said they seen milk and honey, but the other 10 said they seen giants and all these things.
Bullet.
You feel me? It said, so they that are in the flesh cannot please Yahuwah. But ye are not in the flesh, but in the spirit. If so be the spirit of Yahuwah dwell in you. Now if any man have not the spirit of Mashiach, he is none of his. And if Mashiach be in you, the body is dead because of sin.
Facts.
See, I can't use my body for what I use this for. If I go back to that, see, the body is dead. I have no control of this. I gotta really get out here and trust that this is what this means, and this is gonna bring me the goodness. Facts. By me living in this manner. Even if I never seen it happen to nobody, or I seen nobody walk down this path and actually get rewarded, somebody gonna have to go into that darkness.
Right.
Like Moses did when he walked in that cloud.
Sheesh. Facts.
You feel me? Last thing, but the spirit is life because of righteousness. In order to embody this law, you have to understand that there's a land, and we're gonna go there and we're gonna cultivate it and we're gonna manage it and we're gonna do the things we're supposed to do in that land. Facts. You gotta be able to see that. You gotta believe that.
That's facts.
Bullet.
Dun, 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 dun.
You are now at the brew spot with the Brewfessionals. It's the Brewfessionals, baby.
Yeah, that culture. Brothers. Forever. The classic. Like that. Yeah. Yeah. People downplay a hoe, but they know they ain't ready for 'em. They can follow you in a lot, but they truth they ain't ready for 'em. Yeah. People dying every day, that's some proof people can't ignore. Yeah. They can follow you in a lot, but they truth they ain't ready. Hey, you who almighty? He told me to be mighty. Yeah, this is his body. You know I'm keeping it tight. That's 613. Just keeping my oath. I'm loyal to your who. I gave him my life. So full, I'ma move. That's 613. Good scripts on hand. I caught a lot of them bands. Spend a few and I'm out. But I'm never keeping count. All I did, Bruce says. Never talk and fall out. I ain't tripping about the cops. I treat the struggle like a law. We do. So comfy with your hood. Walk around any grippers. On my house coat flake. Yeah, you ain't on the whistle. Young man, not a whistle. Your hood raised a militia. Try to start it from the ground. Now it's all in the picture. Stay away from a hill. Too blessed for a pistol. Won't like where you at. You know I know the connect. But you know it ain't cheap. Though it cost me nothing. Gave up everything, and that mean that. Yeah.
You are now at the brew spot with the Brewfessionals.
It's the Brewfessionals, baby.
And I'm your co-host, Mish Pot, burn 'em up, Mish.
Your co-host, Script Flare, woo, drip from blood, flash from blood, all that. I'll stick to you.
And I'm your host, Beloved Dog, all lowercase, man. It's your favorite out.
It's your favorite out.
Yeah, man. All stay to you.
It's your favorite out.
Okay, we're gonna give you the rundown on the events right here, man. Just did the free pay sock. A blast, free pay sock. Free pay sock, first time, man. First annual free pay sock. Hey, first annual free pay sock. Powered by Yahuwah.
Powered by Yahuwah.
Off in there, man. Thanks for everybody that came, man. You know, definitely all the love, everything that was felt, man. Hope everybody enjoyed themselves, enjoyed the food. Not all paper plates.
No paper plates.
Glass plates, glass cups, good wine glasses, water glasses, whatever you need.
Yeah,
man.
man.
Big cakes, all type of stuff in there.
All the thing to your hood, man.
All the thing to your hood.
Righteous DJ, all that.
All righteous DJ, man. Big facts, man. So,
The concert was off the hook.
Okay.
we had the so we got the 12th through the 14th. We'll be in or the 15th. 12th through the 15th. We'll be in DC. We'll be in DC. May 7th through the 8th. We'll be in Orlando. June 7th through the 8th. We'll be in Jacksonville for the James 1-and-1 conference. That's right. We got July 12th through the 14th, Brewville. Brew out, man. You know, hosted by the Brewfessionals as Brewusual. Anytime you see the brew out, is with the Brewfessionals.
That's fact.
You feel me? Anytime. August. Then we got August 3rd. That'll be in Shreve.
Brewport. You heard me.
That Brewport short me down.
Say, bro.
That Brewport short me down. You know, we keep 20 of them squirrels. Let's go to shit. They go to 2. I'm gonna end with the man of chill. 2 Peter 3, verse 8. That's it. But beloved, be not ignorant of this one thing, that the one day is with Yahuwah as 1,000 years. And 1,000 years is one day. And make sure you know that. So that day that we dwell with Yahuwah or in the midst of our mighty one, in that pillar of the cloud, we gonna live that one day, and that's 1,000 years.
Thou wow.
Not 24 hours.
Thou wow.
Man taught you that.
Sheesh.
You gotta get that mighty one knowledge. 1,000 years.
Thou wow.
Hey.
You are now at the brew spot with the Brewfessionals.
It's the Brewfessionals, baby. Thou wow.